What a crazy week it's been for my hometown Memphis and his professional basketball team, the Grizzlies. Week starts off with Zach Kleiman, the Grizzlies GM, deciding to trade one of Memphis's cornerstone pieces and Desmond Bane to the Orlando Magic for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Cole Anthony, and a lot of picks in the first round for years to come. Then the conversation starts of, is Memphis done this offseason? Would they potentially move off of a Jaren Jackson or even a Ja Morant? The conversation ends up on the biggest debate show on television, ESPN's First Take, in which Stephen A. Smith put it out there to the Morris brothers and the audience listening. Players like Jimmy Butler have let it be known behind the scenes that they don't want to play for Memphis. That's according to Stephen A. And he says it's because of the city's dangers. He even called out law enforcement in Memphis to make changes so players are more comfortable to want to come to Memphis and play ball for the Grizzlies. That set off a fire alarm. Every major news outlet in Memphis ran stories about Stephen A.'s comments on such a large platform like First Take. A lot of fans were not happy. A lot of Memphians decided to double down on their love and support of the city and their optimism about the future of Memphis and its professional basketball team. That even led to Ja Morant making a statement saying, yo, I'm going to be in Memphis going forward. Before we have some fun, I do got to come on camera and say this. Let me say this piece. I worked with Stephen A. My love that I got for the brother, it runs deep because he was one of the guys that would wrap his arms around the young interns like Self at the time at ESPN in Bristol. Nothing but love for Stephen A. But my love for Memphis runs deeper. The best people I've met in my life outside of my wife are from Memphis. My life is in Memphis. So it would be irresponsible for me to look the other way. Here's the thing. Anytime Memphis gets attacked, you see a lot of people come to the defense of the city publicly. It's because they love it. And anytime the city gets attacked, it's you're attacking them personally because, yes, Memphis got issues that Mayor Young is trying to deal with and working diligently to deal with. But there are a lot of hardworking people that love their city and don't play that about their city. So I had to come at least publicly to share those thoughts. Like, you got to understand, people have huge ties, legacies are in Memphis, and they not playing about that. And it's offensive to a lot of people that are doing their best every single day to be an addition, not a subtraction to the city, for you to just call out the bad. And that needed to be said. And I do got to say there's one other piece. I have known athletes from Memphis. I've had conversations with some athletes that played in Memphis, right? Not even from, but played in Memphis. Athletes don't have a hard time like with crime in Memphis. They know where to go. They talk with the head of security in Memphis, and they're good, right? And I think it's so irresponsible to look at the athletes as if they're unsafe. Hell, if anything, it should be me and you the ones that's complaining about the crimes that happen in major cities like Chicago, Atlanta, Memphis, these major cities that got high crime. I call it the YN epidemic is what I call it now. We the ones that should be complaining about our livelihoods. If we ain't complaining as much as professional athletes that are running to multi-million-dollar homes or beautiful condos and apartments downtown, like, they're good. It's me and you that should be complaining more. Like, I don't feel empathy for athletes because they have to make millions of dollars in a city that they maybe didn't dream of being in. They're fine. And I think it's irresponsible, and I have to say this because I covered this story. Y'all know it's irresponsible for people to say, well, ask Young Dolph, God rest the dead, about Memphis. Ask Young Dolph if it. Okay, are we gonna start lying? Okay, like, are we gonna keep perpetuating lies? Okay, God rest the dead, Young Dolph. Young Dolph was involved in a public feud with another very popular rap group. Like, we gonna just ignore the facts? Like, the case played out, y'all. The case was right there. I'm not going any deeper than that. I'm just saying, let's not act like Young Dolph, who was born and raised in Memphis and was moving around in Memphis because he believed himself to be the don of that bad boy. Let's not act like he's the normal athlete scenario. These athletes ain't in the streets. They're not involved in stuff that is prevalent with artists, especially artists from that city. I'm just saying that's out there, and we need to shut that up, because you cannot compare an athlete that has no Memphis ties that plays for the team to Young Dolph. All right, there have been a lot of athletes that have come to Memphis and had great times in Memphis and understand the love and the passion that exists in Memphis. I just think that's so unfair to even remotely bring in Dolph, because athletes get to work and get home safely. Now, do they have a lot of fun? I don't know. They probably got houses all over the country now. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, you finna just have the littest of times like it's Miami. That would be a lie. Go to Miami. But I'm saying, if you're there to do a job and to get to and home from work safely, we ain't gonna put that out in the atmosphere like athletes are afraid to play for Memphis because they're scared they're not gonna make it home. And then they bring young Dolph, God rest his dead, again into that irresponsible, totally irresponsible. All right, let's have some fun. Ja Morant showed his loyalty to the city. He wasn't playing no games with Stephen A. Smith or anybody else that questioned would he be around with the Grizzlies going forward. Ja said, I'm going to be in Man 901. Now it's my opportunity to hop on 2K to take on somebody online that's trash talking me, say he gonna beat me, got out to a big lead. It's my responsibility to show him what my hometown Memphis is like and to show the world what the Ja Morant-led Grizzlies with no Desmond Bane looks like going forward. Now, Desmond Bane is on the court for this game, but he won't be for too much longer. I'm going to try to lead a comeback with Ja. Y'all tap in, enjoy the content on 2K, and see if I can get it done. Feisty game against the Brooklyn Nets with a little something like this.
Trailed by 10. It's time now to hear from our home.
He said, I've been quitting my whole life. I'm trying to figure out how you know my secrets. How you know my secrets? Huh?
Lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't
you telling me something.
So I need different types.
Trying to figure out how you know my secrets.
Whether it's
shit.
Glass,
that was a secret, bro.
Forever.
How you know my secrets?
Just says it so
I don't like people knowing my secrets.
I know it. But look,
you ain't making no jump shot with him.
Right? He is a one-man circus. Just 5 on the clock.
He ain't got nothing.
The Nets need to get a shot off here. Johnson wide open. He fired. No good on the 3. And the Grizzlies with possession. Morant with it. And it's Johnson picking him up.
How you gonna guard him?
It's Jackson with the drive. And Jackson throws it down hard.
I'm trying to get to that quit. He said I was gonna quit. I'm listening. I'm listening.
And Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Yeah, I'm getting closer to quitting. That's your shot right there. Now all you got to do is make that like 12 more times and you'll win, bro. You got to make that same shot with Cam 12 more times.
Here's Morant.
I see you, DB. I see you.
And a nice assist from Morant.
I'm just trying to figure it out. If I didn't quit at 10, why would I quit at 4? Make it make sense.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain.
If I ain't quit at 10, why would I quit at 4, big dog? You know everything. You know everything.
Picked his and stolen by Thomas. Inside. Can't throw down the reverse jam. Claxton with the steal. Johnson with it. Now defended.
You ain't making that.
The Grizzlies trailed by 4.
How Cam gonna guard him? I'm asking for a friend. You know DB already made one.
To the paint. Here's
one more.
I
still make it.
Johnson with the rebound.
Put my pass up.
Nets leading by 4.
You know I'm there, right?
Williams outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Bane.
You ain't talking as much no more. I'm trying to figure out what happened.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And a shot by Wells, no good.
I don't know, his jump.
And here are the Nets.
His jumper ugly.
Here's Claxton.
I gotta fix Wells' shot next year, man. 3 seconds.
go. And the Nets lead by 6.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points.
Bring his ass back out here. I want him. One-on-one, me and him.
Here's Morant.
You said one-on-one.
I ain't heard you in a minute, bro. I forgot you was even on the mic. You ain't really been talking much. What happened?
That's why you said.
Here's Williams.
It's over?
Rebounded by Jackson.
Damn, I ain't never seen a game be over when a shooting like that.
Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
He'll make one.
Back to Morant. And they double up Morant.
You doubling?
Pass to Edie.
Can't double off a nigga that's 7'4".
For Jackson. And the foul is called. Intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch.
I make it 3.
Definitely a strange move.
Oh.
Here's Morant.
Oh.
Tagged on the shot, so he'll be
Oh, you don't pay attention.
From his first day in the league, opponents will make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
Bro, you just scored like 4 points this quarter. I think you had 31 at the half.
They're back in rebuild mode.
Yes, unfortunately they are, but fans shouldn't let the world.
I'm not going to let you hit that corner. I'm not going to let you do that. Why would I do that?
It's just a question of making smart moves.
Why would I do that?
From here on out.
I'm there. You don't get that.
Watford inside. Here's Sharp.
Good rebound.
And chance shot. Pass to Watford. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
That was you were desperate for that shot.
You have to
desperate.
better tabs on him.
It's a 4-second differential.
I feel that.
Shot clock and game clock.
Oh, that's a bad shot. That was bad. Oh, you talking again? Oh, he finally make a shot. He know how to talk again.
The quarter, if they're patient. It's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Johnson for 3.
I don't think you like that, bro.
He got it up. No good.
I don't really think you like that.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter.
See, when you come from a certain place, you can always feel fear. You can always call out BS. You ain't really like that, I don't think. I think you bluffing. See, I'm from Memphis. We don't do no bluffing. I'm from Memphis, bro. We don't,
I don't give a fuck where you from.
Oh, I think you bluffing.
I don't give a fuck where you from. Fuck Memphis.
Now,
Feel that.
Fuck everything Memphis stand for.
I feel that. I feel that energy.
Rejection by Claxton. Back to Russell.
Where you going?
It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 5.
Don't you blow another layup for me? Hey now.
And it's
Hey. They call that the now you see me, now you don't.
That's the kind of aggression they
You ever heard of that? The now you see me, now you don't play?
Kind of play that can energize the whole team.
Huh?
They will take it in a close game.
Say
Huh?
whatever you want.
It's called the now you see me, now you don't.
Ball's not loose. Stolen by Pippen.
It's when you see me, then you don't. That's why we call it the now you see me, now you don't. Because it's then you see me, then you don't. You all right over there?
Got his first points of the game. Johnson the screen.
I feel that. What if Cam don't make this shot?
Back to Russell. Good off the glass.
Boy, you are getting some lucky shots when you need them the most.
Around the rim.
Oh, you struggling in the second half. I'm not. I'm not struggling. Game over, bro.
Anything.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot.
Are you desperate?
Critical jump.
Oh, you desperate.
No luck.
Oh, you desperate. Oh.
For the Grizzlies.
I didn't know you was desperate.
Great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points.
Come back out here. I want some of that.
Pass to Clark.
You could.
And he
Bro, you
banks
could.
And the
Game
Grizzlies
over,
lead
bro.
by 2.
You had said that.
And you want him taking big
You had
shots
said
in big moments.
you had said the game was over.
As easy as it gets.
You got to make that.
It's clear why they go to him.
I need that from
They
you.
know he's
You know?
going to deliver for him.
I need that one from you. You all right over there?
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Trying to figure it out.
Drops in the layup for 2. Now it's a
Yo, you stopped scoring, bro.
Grizzly lead.
Love how
You had stopped scoring. You was scoring at first, and you had just stopped all of a sudden. You had just stopped scoring.
Kicks it out to Johnson.
What if you don't make that?
They need this. Clock up 2 there. 9 points for
They
Johnson.
call timeout.
And that's right.
The computer did it because I'm subbing. You not.
They call timeout.
And his team
The computer did it because I'm letting them sub. You ain't subbed the whole game.
It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And now the latest.
I let the computer do my sub. I don't play my starters the whole game. That's why Job fresh and ready to, game over.
He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too.
I know you tired.
It's about who can give more than the other guy.
You don't know the half of it. Them boys ain't came out the game. Good shot.
Thank you so much, David. Johnson, good.
This is how lethal a scorer Johnson can be. Keep
Uh-oh.
that
Now, if there's 2 on him, I ain't the best at math, but
There's a minute 40 left here in the fourth quarter. And for 3. Brooklyn trailing.
so it's probably gonna be Cam Johnson for you.
Ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Williams.
That's me down there. That's Daddy.
Thomas has it.
That's Daddy. What happens if you can't get a good look up, bro?
Inside Russell.
That's it?
It's over Morant.
That's the shot?
And it's Russell missing.
Oh, man.
106 left in the fourth
I see
quarter.
something. You tripling me.
Double up Morant.
Oh, man. You off your feet?
Jackson.
All type of stuff.
Rebound Brooklyn.
Come on, let me get that.
Russell looking it over.
That's all you, bro.
Side.
Oh, you made that. He made that.
And you can't get a bigger
All right.
than that.
I like this. I love this. I love this.
massive points from Morant.
Shit over, man.
I feel that. You got to make a shot, though, with somebody outside of Cam.
Side Russell. It's Thomas on the wing.
It's right there, bro. The rim is right there, bro.
Russell with it.
All you got to do is get there.
Russell with it. Started down by Jackson.
Uh-oh. Good shot.
The Grizzlies call timeout.
Good shot.
In terms of strategy.
What happens if you lose on this possession right here? What if I say I don't want to go to OT? What if I beat you right here? Will you at least give me a good game? Will you honor me and give me a good game like a man? Because you a man. Oh, I can't even get a good game out, bro.
To play here in the
Dang, bro.
Pass to
We
Jackson.
tied.
Absolutely no problem, says Jaren Jackson Jr. He was
I got one to give.
below there.
I got one to give.
Now, Claxton.
Oh, I ain't letting you get that. Oh, what is that?
By Jordy Fernandez.
What's that?
Pivotal moment in this game.
What you?
Timeout, man.
What you say? Why you ask me why I call a timeout? It's all you, bro. Game right here. You was up 10.
Off the inbound pass.
Dang, you dumbass nigga. What was you talking about? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I ain't got a timeout. GG's.
What
GG's.
the fuck is wrong with you?
Man, you got lucky,
Shut
bitch.
your dumb
Bitch,
ass up.
you barely scored in the second
Shut
half.
your
Stop
dumb
it.
ass up.
You was scared. You was over there scared. You was up
dumb as
there.
shit.
I can't get my
You
good
dumb as
game.
shit, boy.
Bro, I can't get my
What
good
the fuck
game.
is wrong with you?
I can't get a good
What the fuck
game.
is wrong with you?
Oh, okay.
I told you quit. I've been told your dumb ass to quit the game.
For sure.
Why would you do that? What you want to send an invite to run it back? You some shit.
Please.
You never
Please.
beat me.
Let's do it
What
again.
you talking about?
Please,
I ain't
let's do
no
it
way
again.
in the game. Fuck you talking about, you dumbass nigga.
I'm finna send it right now. If you enjoyed this great quality gameplay from your boy, make sure you like and subscribe on whatever platform you're watching this on. And make sure you're tapped into my Twitch. That's right. Mr. TALIAFERRO'S coming to Twitch in a major way, but it can only happen with your support. If you got a Twitch, follow me on Twitch right now. Live streams coming soon. A chance for you to interact with your boy. It is always your time, your love, and your support that I will never take for granted. Thank you in advance. I'm out.